So I want to welcome everyone on island. We got a big turnout here, and to those of you online too. We would like to this whole thing today, the 81st celebration of the Battle of Midway, the commemoration of the Battle of Midway is happening today. So, and we want to just thank you for joining us. First Class Water Tender Hodges, Sergeant Fox, and Colonel Minicler. This is all about you today. We want to honor you today and have you be part of this with us. We are very thankful. This is to modern technology. This is the first time we're able to broadcast live from Midway Island. So we're very grateful for that. But I just want to thank everyone for being here. And I have to say, this is an honor for me. My name is Stuart Cogswell. I am the acting refuge manager. And as a young boy, I read all about the Battle of Midway. My mom can attest to me taking big, huge books home and reading about the Battle of Midway. So it is truly an honor to actually be talking and seeing the faces of the veterans that were actually here during that time. So
you're looking at one of them that got kind of messed up over that.
yes. So this is, and I want to just put everyone at rest. This is a informal gathering. This is the Midway family. We've all either fought here, or the people that are here now live here and work here. So this is a new technology. We may have some glitches. Something may not work. We'll do our best to keep it flowing good, but this is an informal gathering of people who cherish this place and keep the memory of you veterans alive. So, all right. So now we're going to go into singing our national anthem, and we have Chris Forster to do that for us. So Chris, would you come up?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Chris. That was beautiful. I'd like to thank everyone who made these beautiful lays for today's celebration. And these represent the folks who gave their lives, who did not come back for us. So we're going to have a moment of silence now for those who gave their lives. And again, I just want to say thanks to the people who created these beautiful lays. So let's have a moment of silence or a silent prayer now. All right, thank you all. So now I'm going to invite Rear Admiral Cox, Director of Naval History, to give a few comments to us via Zoom. So Admiral Cox, can you please take it away?
Hey, this is Rear Admiral Cox. On behalf of the United States Navy, I'd like to thank the veterans, express our gratitude for the sacrifice you made in achieving one of the greatest decisive victories in the history of naval warfare, and express my condolences to the families of those who made the ultimate sacrifice during that battle. And also my thanks to the Fish and Wildlife Service for the care you take with the monuments.
Thank you, Rear Admiral Cox, for those comments. Next, we have Amanda Boyd. She's a deputy superintendent of Papahanaumokuakea Marine National Monument. So Amanda, please take it away.
So I'm happy to be here today as we commemorate the 81st anniversary of the Battle of Midway, and a warm aloha to all of our special guests today. I just want to thank everyone on Midway who's made today happen, and a special thanks to the employees of DBSI, the employees and volunteers of Midway, and our Fish and Wildlife employees. And I want to sincerely thank Yvonne Facente, Stuart Cogswell, Ann Bell, and John Brock. And I want to thank the Friends of Midway for all of their support. We are fortunate that we have technology on Midway to honor those who fought and served our country virtually this year. And with each passing year, fewer veterans of the historic Midway battle are able to attend these commemorations. We honor their memory who undertook the duties of military service. With their passing, it falls on us, the next generation, to continue to honor those who fought so hard for the freedoms that we enjoy. And we are privileged to have the Battle of Midway veterans with us today. Thanks for joining us remotely. I have been lucky and blessed to know Ed Fox, Julian Hodges, and John Miniclair in recent years, and I wish we could all be together in person. Gentlemen, we thank you for your service, your bravery, your dedication, and your continued light that you shine with all of your personal experiences and your stories that you share. When Midway Atoll was designated the Battle of Midway National Memorial in 2000, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service committed to ensuring that the historic courage and sacrifice of those who fought against overwhelming odds to win an incredible victory will never be forgotten. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service continues to be honored to be stewards of the Battle of Midway National Memorial and Midway Atoll National Wildlife Refuge. We are committed to perpetuate and pay tribute to the brave men who secured the freedom we hold dear today and the military history and legacy of the Battle of Midway. In closing, I wanted just to share a few photos from past commemorations. I was first honored to meet Colonel Miniclair and Sergeant Fox during the 75th, and they definitely changed my life and changed many lives. I just want to thank you so much for the memories, and I just have so many memories of my precious cargo that I've been honored to take care of over the years. But last year, I had an honor and a privilege of getting to know Julian Hodges and Ed Fox even more. And I want to just thank you so much for your service and all you do, and that you guys are also just ambassadors for Midway Atoll and that heritage and that history. And just wanted to share a mahalo, and I love each and every one of you.
Thank you, Amanda. Thank you for those words. Those are very kind words. Now, this part of the ceremony, I'm going to read a brief bio of the three veterans that are online right now. Sergeant Fox grew up in Chicago in the 1920s, had a newspaper route in the mornings, and worked in the neighborhood butcher shop after school. When he was 6 years old, the stock market crashed, and his family went through the Great Depression. In June of 1941, he enlisted in the United States Marine Corps. When Pearl Harbor was attacked, December 7th, 1941, Sergeant Fox's unit was sent to the Pacific Theater. While his unit was aboard ship at sea, Wake Island fell to the Japanese and his unit was sent to Midway. About 7 months later, on June 4th, 1942, the Japanese attacked Midway. The battle was the first major offensive strike by the U.S. against the Japanese. The battle was the beginning of the end for the Japanese and the war in the Pacific. Sergeant Fox's position was in a pillbox on the southern end of Sand Island. In February and March of 1945, Sergeant Fox was also part of a 36-day battle on the island of Iwo Jima. 7,000 Marines lost their lives and 20,000 were wounded. Sergeant Fox was on Mount Suribachi watching as the first iconic American flag was raised. When Sergeant Fox returned to the States, he tried civilian life for 3 months. He then rejoined the U.S. Army, and his first assignment was surveying the Greenland ice cap. In June of 1950, he was sent to the Korean War and participated in Operation Tomahawk, where he jumped behind Chinese Army lines as part of the 101st Airborne Division and received a Bronze Star. In 1952, Sergeant Fox helped film what was a modified C-46 Commando. The first hydrogen bomb test was vaporized on island in the Inuiatok Atoll. After the atomic testing, Sergeant Fox was stationed in Germany, where he met and married his wife, Chris Holman, on Veterans Day November 10th, 1961. After Germany, Sergeant Fox returned to the States and settled in Springfield, Missouri, and raised their two children, Mark and Debbie. In 1966, Sergeant Fox retired from the military, but not from life. In 2008, his beloved wife, Chris, was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease, and he took care of her until she passed on October 1st of 2019. Sergeant Fox has returned to Midway 3 times for the 70th, the 75th, and the 80th anniversary of the Battle of Midway. At over 100 years old, Sergeant Fox still enjoys speaking to students and groups on his life and military experiences and counts the days to the next anniversary. He told me he wants to be here for the 85th. So let's do it, Sergeant Fox. So my personal message to you, Sergeant Fox, is I've sat by your pillbox many a night, and I can tell you the echoes still ring there of your time there. I can feel the anxiety, the concern, the trepidation of what's going to happen, and the bravery of a young Sergeant Fox. So if you sit quietly by that pillbox, you can still feel that, a young man sitting there waiting to be attacked. So thank you for your service and your bravery, Sergeant Fox.
Thank you, sir.
So next I have Colonel John Minicler. On June 4th, 1942, John Minicler climbed the wooden searchlight control tower at his battle station on Sand Island. I believe it was right over here someplace. With the non-commissioned officer in charge, Corporal Randolph Hippie. He carried the standard issue 1903 Springfield rifle. They spotted the Japanese planes on their initial approach, saw bombs drop, and it looked as if 2 of them were right on the pathway of the bombers. 1 bomb hit a fuel tank nearby. The second hit the laundry building right next to them. They counted around 32 Japanese planes which flew by. Their bombs aimed directly at the remaining half of the nearby seaplane hangar. Today, retired Colonel John Minicler resides in Florida with his former U.S. Marine Corps wife, Peggy Minicler. John will celebrate his 102nd birthday in July 2023. And Colonel Minicler, I can also say that if you sit quietly on this island, the sounds of battle can still be faintly heard. Although the watchtower is no longer standing over there, you can still feel the solitude, determination, and bravery of a young Colonel Minicler climbing up there and watching those planes attack. Thank you for your service and your bravery, Colonel Minicler. The next one I have is First Class Water Tender Hodges. Julian Hodges was born February 5th, 1923 in a small town in Alabama. Julian, known as Gene or J.E. to his family and friends, was raised in Panama City, Florida, and lived there until he enlisted in the Navy in 1941. Assigned to the USS Yorktown as a first-class water tender, Julian saw action in the Battle of the Coral Sea and sustained injury to his shoulder working in the boiler room when the Yorktown was torpedoed during the Battle of Midway in June 1942. Making his way off the Yorktown into the Pacific Ocean, when the order was given to abandon ship, Julian, along with his brother Bill, also a sailor assigned to the Yorktown, was rescued after several hours in the ocean. Julian received treatment and surgery for his shoulder injury, and as a result of the injury, was not able to return to sea duty. While fulfilling several stateside naval assignments, Julian met and married his wife Jackie, to whom he was married until her death in 2007. In response to God's call on his life to preach the gospel, Julian attended Bible college while working to support his growing family of 4 sons. After completing his studies, Julian pastored churches in Florida, Kentucky, Michigan, and Maryland, serving as a pastor and an interim pastor for more than 60 years. Julian and Jackie returned to Panama City in 1982, where, in addition to this pastoral work, Julian served for many years as a chaplain of the Civil Air Patrol and chaplain with the Bay County Sheriff's Department. Having learned to play the harmonica as a young fellow, Julian continues to play and sing at church and other gatherings. Always prepared, he carries one of his many harmonicas with him at all times. First Class Water Tender Hodges, I can also assure you that if you sit quietly on the beaches and look out across the ocean, you can the waves still carry that faint sound of the Yorktown plying the waters in this area. And you can also imagine the sounds of a young first-class water tender jumping off a wounded battleship into the water and the sounds and sights of jumping into the dark water. So thank you so much for your service and your bravery. And now we're going to turn it over and you three are the stars of our show. So Sergeant Fox, would you have anything to say to the crowd, a story or a wave or anything you wanted to say to us?
Mr. Caldwell and Neville Cox and Chris Foster and Bell and your dedicated Fish and Wildlife staff. And there are so many of you caring for our Battle of Midway monument, inviting we few Battle of Midway veterans, remembering our brothers. Less fortunate than we, allowing this moment for us to remember their endeavors on 4 June 1942. Thank you, Fish and Wildlife Service. God bless and Semper Fi.
That is awesome. Thank you so much, Sergeant Fox. Colonel Miniclair, if you want to say a word or give a wave or whatever, you can do that now at this time.
Hi, I'm his daughter Peggy, and we were able yesterday to tape a short message. He's at almost 102, still able to be, cheerful and have memories of Midway. We were looking at photographs of when we were there, both for the 70th and 75th, and enjoyed the wonderful time that we had and the memories that he was able to relate at that time. At the moment, he's taking a nap, and there are some things that are, a priority at that age. And I will show this to him later on, and he sends everyone his love and his warmest greetings. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being part of our ceremony today. This is all about family and friends today, so appreciate you being on.
Thank you.
Okay, and lastly, we'll ask First Class Water Tender Hodges. The floor is yours now, so take it away.
Well, I want to thank everybody that was responsible for making it possible for me and my sons to be able to go together to Midway and meet all the wonderful people there and see how you're taking care of that beautiful, beautiful place. And I'm so happy to have had that trip. It's one of the highlights of my 100+4 months of life, being able to go to Midway Island after hearing so much about it, reading so much about it, experiencing some of it, and enjoying just seeing the beauty of that place. And I just thank God for the opportunity to be there and be a part of it and get to see all of those birds that we used to call goony birds. They don't look so goony now. They're
I don't
beautiful.
know. Look at this one.
It was a great, great trip. And Miss Ann asked me to play the harmonica today, so I guess I'm going to have to do that. She's been so good to us, so I'll try to do something for her. And she wanted me to play Amazing Grace. My harmonica stopped up.
Okay, thank you. All right, I want to thank all the Fish and Wildlife Service people you see here. They take care of the birds and keep this place running. So a big shout out to these people who make the birds and everything happen here, all the biology. So you get a clap for these guys. They're awesome.
Amen.
And I also want to come over here. This is the True Gatch employees. they are awesome too. They keep all the infrastructure running, all the heavy equipment. We just had a major job yesterday. I can't thank the staff enough. They are amazing. So thank you all. All right. And last but not least, this woman is majorly responsible for putting this on. So Ann gets a last word before we have a roll call and everyone walks by you. So Ann, the floor is yours. Thank you for all your work
Okay.
getting all this together.
Awesome. Can I go over here
Yeah.
and have the birds in the background?
Wherever you want to go.
Sure.
I want them to see this gorgeous place as I talk about the life and abundance here. I just wanted to say mahalo for sharing your courage to be here today, Sergeant Fox, Julian Hodges, and Colonel John Miniclair. Peggy, it's awesome to see you. I'm so glad you're on. But I also want to mention those that are unseen here today that are still living amongst us. Hank Kudzik, Chief Gunner's Mate, USS Nautilus. Irvin Judge Went, Senior Aviation Ordnance on the USS Yorktown. We salute you. And in the words, according to Janet Hart, the beauty and the immense abundance of life here is a testimony to your courage and your love to muster the fight that secured the choice and the freedom for us to take care of the sacred grounds. This is why you will always be forever etched in the sands and in the reflection of the lagoon and the clouds known as Kua'ihilani. With great respect and aloha, your friends of Midway Atoll National Wildlife Refuge and the Battle of Midway National Memorial. Love you guys. I'll see you next year.
Thank you.
Thank you. The last part of this celebration is for everyone's going to have a chance to walk by you and say a few words or say thank you. So we're going to reposition the camera over here. Stand on the exit.
Gentlemen and family, I want to say a warm aloha, and I am so grateful to have been a part of this commemoration for all of you who have served us for the past 3 years. And I just want to say thank you once again for your service and how grateful I am to you each personally. Aloha.
Hey there, my name's Keith. I'm a nurse practitioner, medical provider on the island. This is my 3rd trip here. I've been here now 17 months total. 3 months ago, I love this place. I love the history, and the history is because of you men and the women that served. I can't thank you enough for your service, and God bless.
Gentlemen, ladies, my name is Tammy Summers. I'm a wildlife biologist here at Midway Atoll. I carry the dog tag that my grandfather wore during the Battle of the Bulge. He was an Army pilot and lived to tell the story. And thanks to him and your service, I am able to work here today. Thank you very much for your service. God bless.
Hello, my name is Saxony Charlo. I'm a wildlife biologist volunteer, and I can't thank you all enough for protecting our country and doing your time here. It really is an honor to work on Midway and see the history and really see this place flourish. So thank you so much.
Hi, my name's Martha Brown. I've had the privilege of working here for off and on for the past.
Speak on. My grandfather fought in World War II, and I wanted to say thank you that we do all remember you and we appreciate what you did for our freedom. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Brian. I wanted to thank you guys for your service, and we couldn't do the work we were doing right now without you guys stepping up. Thank you.
Hello, sorry, I have a lot to say because I do have a direct connection. My name is Selena Flores. I am the granddaughter of Gladys Monroe, Yeoman Petty Officer First Class in the U.S. Navy Waves, and also Major Joe Flores, retired U.S. Marine Corps. Since my grandparents are no longer with us, and particularly since my grandmother served as yeoman encoding and decoding messages for naval air operations in the Pacific Theater, it is incredibly powerful and meaningful for me to be here and to meet with all of you. My grandmother's stories are fondly remembered, and her headstrong spirit and dedication to serving her country has shaped my own life. I'm following in her footsteps, blazing an unconventional trail, serving the country in a different way with the United States Fish and Wildlife Service. I'm absolutely honored to meet all of you and have you present for this ceremony and to represent my family. We do extend our heartfelt and sincerest thanks for your brave service. Thank you.
Thank you all for everything you've done. Thank you very much to all you gentlemen who gave up such a lot and showed so much bravery. I had 5 great uncles who fought in the Battle of the Indian Ocean, Battle of Ceylon, April 5th, 1942. And growing up with them, hearing their stories, I know how much you 3 gentlemen sacrificed and also the amount of bravery you've shown. So thank you very much for keeping this island available to foreign citizens like me. So thank you very much for your bravery.
My name is Alex Wong, and I just want to say mahalo for your service. And it is such an honor to meet you virtually here. And I'm a big fan of you guys. So thank you.
Everyone, I'm Rob Taylor, and I had the privilege of meeting you, Colonel Fox, and Sergeant Minneclair for the 75th anniversary out here at Midway, and it's great to meet you then. Great to be here for the. It's great to be part of the event. And take care of yourselves, and we'll see you. We'll see you.
Hi, everybody. My name is Anna Staudenmeyer. I just wanted to thank you guys for your service and sacrifice, and the opportunity to be here is in large part because of you guys. So thank you.
Hello, everybody. My name is Alex. I'm one of the 6-month volunteers here. Thank you for your time, your service, and for being here with us today. Just want to say that hearing about all your life stories and about being here was really eye-opening and humbling. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Kyle Richardson. I'm a volunteer here, and I just want to thank everyone for giving us the privilege to keep this place safe and take care of it and for the memories. Appreciate it.
Good morning. My name is Delvecchio Kyle Wilson. I'm of the Navajo Nation, and my great-grandfather served during World War II as a United States Marine as a Navajo code talker. So today it is great to welcome you guys home and to thank you for
him. I respect and honor you guys too.
Hi, I'm Amanda Adams. I'm with Fish and Wildlife Service. My father is a veteran. And I just wanted to say thank you for your service and for doing your part in protecting us all.
Thank you for your service and bravery, sirs. Have a nice day.
Hi, I'm Meg. I'm a veterinarian here with Fish and Wildlife, and it's such an honor to be here. I'm so grateful for this opportunity and so grateful for all of your service. So thank you for your bravery and thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
Hello, Julian and Sergeant Fox. I just want to say again, got to come out to Midway for the commemoration, and I miss you both and thank you for your service. Have a good day.
Hello, Sergeant Fox. I gotta salute you and thank you. And I will visit us again sometime. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Sergeant Fox. We family miss you. Please come again. Thank you.
Love to.
Sergeant Fox is thank you everyone for your service.
Hello. Thank you for what you did, and I'll see you when we come back.
Thank you for your service, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for your service. Thank you.
Sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for your service.
Hello, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
Hello. Hey, Sergeant Fox. Waiting for you whiskey next time.
Thank you very much for your service, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sergeant Fox, it was an honor to meet you last year. I hope to get to see you back out. Thank you all for your service.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Dan Rapp, long-term volunteer out here at Midway, also a couple seasons at French Frigate. And often I try to imagine what it was like here during your time, and it's humbling to say the least. Thank you for your service.
That's it. So that's all the staff on island. So thank you all so much. This has been an amazing time. And again, thanks to Ann for all she's done.
Jen Merritt, shout out
Jen-
to her.
Jen,
Thank
who
you
did
so
all-
much, and Crystal Wynn and the rest of the supporters of Friends of Midway Atoll. Thank you so much.
So
And
this guy,
John Brack, and the beautiful Lays were all made on island.
So
So Julian, I'll see you back home in Tennessee. And I'll visit you out in Missouri. And I'll pop down to, hey, Stan, how are you doing? Hey, Helen. Hi, and we got John down there. Awesome. Thanks, you guys.
so thank you so much.
I appreciated the memory that I had of Midway too. God bless you. So
Well,
good.
you brought life to history for us here. Thank you, Julian.
Thank you so much.
And remember, you have a guest room here.
Well, thank you all. We'll close this out. Thanks to all the family and friends who helped, everyone that made this possible today. And we look forward to next year and the years after. Sergeant Fox, you told me you wanted to be at the 85th, so maybe we'll see you here then. So, all right, with that, we'll close off and say thanks for Midway and have a good rest of the day.
Take care. Aloha. Thanks, everyone.